Women's History Month is an opportunity to celebrate all the women who have come before us.
Women's History Month, I think, like all of our specialized celebratory months, is really just an opportunity for us to lift up history that's often been overwritten.
Women's History Month to me definitely is a time to celebrate the progress made, but it's also a time to reflect and realize that there's still more progress that needs to be done. When it comes to health disparities, we find that the Black maternal mortality rate is twice as high as that of white mothers, and that is just unacceptable. So it gives us a chance to really look at what disparities exist and what we can do to help alleviate these disparities in healthcare for all women.
What does Women's History Month mean to me? Well, it's an opportunity to highlight those special women that are really involved in the community, to do something different, unheard of. How do we move or change different things in life for others, not for ourselves?
Women's History Month is a time to celebrate the women and their achievements. Of course, we women celebrate every day of the year, but it highlights Latinas during that month, Latinas that have done amazing things that perhaps don't get the visibility that they deserve.
The women in my life who have shaped me to be the woman who I am today, definitely my mother, Brenda Jones. She's been a foster parent since I was 9, so over 30 years, and she has given her heart to the community. And so she is the person that really showed me firsthand what it's like to not only take care of yourself and your family, but also have space in your heart for the community as well. And also my grandmother, Edna Bingham, and my stepmother, Loretta Conwright. All of these strong women, my aunts, and just everybody who I have encountered up until today has really just poured into my life and allowed me to become the woman who I am today.
I am who I am today because of several women that have had a large impact in my life. First, personally, my grandmother, my mother, and my older sisters. They exemplify what it means to be not only a survivor, but a victor with what life had to hand to them. Think about it, they came from a very humble background, and with their perseverance and hard work, my mother, for one, was able to immigrate to a different country, learn the language, and help with my father, but really be the backbone of the family. The other person and women that have inspired me are the founding mothers for San Ysidro Health. These are 7 moms that came together 55 years ago to find health care for their children when the only doctor serving the area was leaving. They were very adamant that they wanted the best care for their children, and today, 55 years later, we've been able to honor their legacy.
As the executive director of Wanda de San Diego, every day I get to work to encourage and empower Latinas and first-generation college students. It's really a privilege to be leading or co-leading this organization with so many other volunteers and our amazing staff. It's just wonderful. We're trying to make it easier on the next generation. Everything that we learned throughout our journey, we want to share it so that it's easier for the next generation.
Advice for women growing up at this time. I mean, there's 2 big things. One, I think, is stay connected to your people. There's a lot of distractions out there, so like really find where real connections are for you and stay with that, pour into that. And then the other is like really work hard to find joy in every day. The world's super uncertain. Again, lots of distractions. I guess a third thing I would add is like check your sources. You know, there's a lot of information out there that would lead you to believe a variety of different things. But like pay close attention to who's telling you what they're telling you, and you know, really center on what your truth is. I guess the other thing that I would say to women is like stick up for each other. You know, there are a lot of forces at play that would lead you to believe that like you need to beat the woman next to you in a race, and really it's true. We are only as strong as the women around us, and I think that's also advice I would give to boys. Like really look out for your people and stick together, but definitely there's so much pressure for women and girls to tear each other down, and it is really I think patriarchy exists because the power of women is truly frightening.
In this age, you need patience. I understand about the cell phones and the Wi-Fi and the internet and all of these things. Have some patience. Be diligent in what your offerings are. Understand that you can persevere through anything, but you must have patience. Move in a different way. Don't move like everyone else. Allow someone else to see your authentic self. If you don't know how to be authentic, just stop, listen, hear, observe, understand what you're taking in, and move from there. But know, patience is a virtue, and if you do not have it, you will not succeed. Failures are your best